welcome. We are back with Hawk Talk number 16. We've got Mr. Ryder Bahooda, the GOAT and the captain of this previous season's Call of Duty team. Welcome, Ryder.
Hello. I'm here, ready to talk about some Call of Duty.
Is that what we're talking about today?
Probably not.
We'll find out. So first question, it's COD related, very Call of Duty related, is if you had to replace your entire loadout with weapons from medieval fare, what would it be? Think Renaissance Festival.
I'm going to have a crossbow for one of them. Then I'm going to have a mace for a melee weapon. And then if I need like backups, if I'm like hunting, then maybe just like
a normal knife. Well, it's funny because you both picked crossbow.
Yeah.
And secondary weapons, but you both forgot about grenades again too. So I'm like, you're forgetting about the tar balls that you can light on fire.
Yeah, those weren't very useful.
No. Good answer though. Next question. Which teammate would you trust the least to revive you in a 1v4 situation, and why?
To like revive in a 1v4?
To revive.
I'm definitely saying Jose, Deep Gamer. He's always hard challenge. He's definitely just going to jump at the 4 people and try to kill them all.
So he's not going to revive you?
Definitely not going to revive me.
At least he has a positive ulterior motive. Like he's not just going to jump in there and yeah. He's in there to do something.
Yeah, I would also bait anybody that's on the floor right in front of me, because I know I win all the time.
You're being very nice to the Quizzard.
I don't think any of us would revive each other in the 1v4. I'm gonna be honest, none of us.
I mean, it's a waste of time when you know that.
Yeah, you have 4 people; they're all running at you.
Yeah, anybody any of y'all can 1v3 them. So you've done that in your sleep.
Yeah.
So next one, this is super important, but it might be a thinker. So if Call of Duty had a dating sim mode, what would your character's pickup line be in the pregame lobby?
That's an interesting question. I don't know. It's a tough question because it's like, it wasn't expected.
Well, you got a little bit of time to think about it.
I don't know.
You can always phone a friend.
Yeah, I could always phone a friend. Max, what did you say on yours?
No. Apparently he's not a friend.
He's not a friend of mine. I want to think of something like gamertag related, but I don't know. Where do you store all your clips? Piece like clips in magazines? I don't know. Because that's like you're going back to their house. That's what I gotta think. It's the only one I can think of.
Joking. You guys are going to be too busy playing COD anyways. Is that your final answer?
Yep. Let's move on.
Which real world snack would you say best describes your gameplay style and why?
Cheese. I play like a rat.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, you do know their spawns. I see you sneaking around behind it and getting them on spawn.
Yeah.
I love watching that, so fair.
If you're not hiding in corners, you're not doing it right.
Yeah. So you just got recruited into a secret Call of Duty movie. What's your character's name and what's the plot of the film?
I don't know. Goob. That's my character's name, is Goob.
What does Goob do in this film?
He's like the overall villain. He like walks around and he just hates everybody. All he does, he just lives for hate.
So he's like the antagonist of
Yeah.
Okay. Facing off against the Quizzard, maybe?
Yeah. He's just such a hater. He doesn't like Quizzard.
Yeah. What version Call of Duty is this? Or it can be any?
This is a Black Ops 4's campaign.
Okay. Fair enough. It's getting real then.
Yeah. You got the stim shots. Got everything you need.
He's not playing around. No muskets over here.
Straight gunny. That's all that matters.
So, if your COD skills translated to real life, what job would you be qualified for?
I don't know. With Call of Duty skills, a job?
Combat medic?
Yep. Well, because you have to get in and get out.
Yeah, fair enough. That's a good one. So, you're stuck in the gulag with one celebrity. Who is it, and do you survive?
Like I'm versing the celebrity?
Yes.
I'm saying Terry Crews.
Do you survive, or does he?
I think he survives.
Okay. So, I don't know who Terry Crews is.
He's a comedy.
Okay.
I was thinking just like one-on-one, fist fight, gulag.
Okay.
Let's talk about in-game, then I definitely beat him.
Okay.
If you're talking about like
we have 2 answers here.
Yeah, I was like realistically, if I got dropped into gulag as a person,
then
I'm
Terry
definitely losing.
Kick your ass? Yeah.
Yeah, but in-game, I'm beating him.
Well, Terry, if you hear that, I think that's a challenge.
Yeah.
So if you want to get dropped into a gulag with Ryder, now's your opportunity. So if the team had to form a band instead of a squad, who would play, or who's on what instrument?
I have Jet on guitar. Then I'm gonna have, I think Jose is gonna be the drummer. I got Max playing the trumpet.
Okay.
And then-
You sure you didn't watch his interview?
Oh, I'm pretty sure. And I'm the lead singer because I'm always the GOAT.
Okay. Fair enough. It's awesome because he said you were a trumpet
Yeah.
in the band.
He just like blowing.
I get it. Yep. Took me a little while there. At least Jose's not on the clarinet in this one.
The clarinet for a band
Not even.
in the corner.
Yeah. So what's your most delusional Call of Duty hot take? An example is camping is a high IQ play.
Like a hot take, a delusional.
Yeah.
That Shotzi is not a superstar.
So you think Shotzi is a superstar?
He's not a superstar.
Okay. There you go.
Yeah, he's a three-peat though. Three-peat of 8th place. And everybody still thinks he's the MVP. It's just how it is. We'll get a lot of hate for that one.
It is what it is. Give him a couple of years till he's out of CDL in college.
Yeah.
And then we'll be playing against him.
Well, I'll probably be graduated. And
No, you're gonna keep you around for a while. So, if you had to name your controller like a pet, what would you call it?
Reba.
Reba.
Yeah.
Why?
Because that was like one of my favorite weapons from Fallout.
Okay.
Fallout 4.
Good answer. What moment made you realize you really loved playing Call of Duty?
I don't really know. I haven't really played that much competitive, so I've always loved the game before. I think it's just because a game that me and all my friends played, and I was always just like good at it, and it was just we played it every single day, and I kind of just fell in love with it. You know?
If you could go back and give your younger gamer self one piece of advice, what would it be?
I would just tell him to go start playing competitive much earlier, because I just started in MW2, so if I just started much earlier, who knows what would have happened.
Yeah, that's a good point. But you're still young though, too.
Yeah, but I wouldn't be 18, so I probably wasn't going to be able to play in the Pro League unless I did it
True.
so early before they had an age requirement. I would have been like 10 years old playing like Advanced Warfare or whatever.
Yeah. I don't think they'd allow that nowadays.
They don't allow
They
it
don't.
anymore, but they used to if you had a parent at least.
What do you think is the most misunderstood part about being a competitive gamer?
That isn't like a lazy job. Like people assume that you just sit around playing games all day. You kind of do, but there's also a lot of like mental going into it, but also takes a lot of time if you truly want to master it. Because like some of the people, they play 12 hours a day. They get home from school and they just start playing until.
It's a grind.
Yeah.
Well, when your competition's doing that, you have to do that too.
Yep.
So in 10 years, how do you want to look back on your time playing COD with this team?
I want it to be a good time and to know that that we played our best and we tried our hardest every single day. And I just want us to stay friends at least.
That's cool. I love that. Well, I think you all will. I hope you don't go anywhere. I hope you graduate and you continue to stick around in the Discord and stamp on the new COD players. Would be
Yeah.
lovely. We still got you for a bit though.
Yeah, another year.
Well, that wraps up this interview. Thank you,
Yeah.
Ryder. Appreciate everything you do.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course. And onward and upward.
Yeah. See you next season.
See you then.